Have you ever wondered why most people over 60 start their mornings the wrong way, without even realizing it? It might sound shocking, but I need you to stay with me. Because what I'm about to reveal is something that 90% of people your age do every single morning, completely unaware that it is draining their energy, stiffening their joints, and quietly stealing years of vitality from their lives. Now, before I tell you what that mistake is, let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel refreshed? Or do you feel stiff, heavy, and already tired before the day even begins? If your answer is stiffness, discomfort, or fatigue, are not alone. In fact, almost everyone over 60 experiences the same thing. But here's the shocking truth. It doesn't have to be this way, you see. Your mornings are not just the beginning of the day. They are the switch that decides whether your body will feel alive and energized, or heavy and sluggish. And yet, almost everyone flips that switch the wrong way. Now, let me pause and create a little break in your attention. If I told you that just one small change in your morning routine could make you feel lighter, more flexible, and even more youthful within days, would you believe me? Or would you shrug it off as impossible at my age? This is where most people get it wrong. They think age automatically means pain, stiffness, and loss of independence. But the truth? No, it's not age that makes you feel this way. It's the wrong morning habit you've been repeating for years. So, let me ask you again. Do you want to keep repeating the same habit as everyone else and slowly lose your mobility? Or do you want to know the secret that only 10% of people your age have discovered, the secret that lets them wake up energized, moving freely, and enjoying life again? The choice is yours. But if you're still here, listening to my voice right now, I know which choice you want. Stay with me until the very end, because I promise you, what you'll discover will not just surprise you. It could change the way you wake up for the rest of your life. Asterisk, think about this for a moment. Every morning, millions of people over 60 wake up, drag their bodies out of bed, and start the day already feeling tired. They believe it's just part of getting older. But here's the shocking truth. They're wrong. Age alone is not the reason you feel stiff or drained when you wake up. The real reason is much simpler and far more fixable than you think. And this is where I want to grab your full attention. If you don't know the secret, you'll keep repeating the same mistake every single morning. And that mistake is silently stealing your energy, your independence, and your joy of life. But the good news, once you understand it, you'll realize just how easy it is to change. Now, let me ask you this. When you first open your eyes in the morning, what's the very first thing you do? Do you jump straight out of bed? Do you grab your phone and start scrolling? Do you rush to the bathroom? Every one of those actions may seem normal, but if you do them without preparing your body, you are unknowingly causing tiny damages inside your joints and muscles. And day after day, year after year, those little damages add up. That's why so many people over 60 say, "My back feels stiff in the morning. My knees ache when I get out of bed. I feel so heavy. Like I've aged 10 years overnight." And the worst part? Most people accept it as their fate. But I want you to stop for a moment and really listen. This is not fate. This is not something you're doomed to live with forever. This is the result of a wrong habit, a habit you can change starting tomorrow morning. And here's the gap of curiosity I want to leave open in your mind. What if, with just one small adjustment in your morning, you could reverse years of stiffness and fatigue? What if tomorrow you could wake up feeling lighter, looser, and more alive? Wouldn't you want to know how? Stay with me, because the secret is coming. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. Asterisk. Let me tell you something most people will never admit. The way you feel in the morning is not random. It's not just because of old age. It's the direct result of the choices you make the very moment you wake up. Now, imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning. Instead of feeling stiff, heavy, or tired, you feel light. Your joints move more smoothly. Your back doesn't ache the way it used to. You actually want to get up and start the day. Sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But it's not, you see. The body has its own natural rhythm. When you ignore it, when you rush out of bed without preparing it to fight against your own biology, But when you honor that rhythm, you unlock energy and mobility that you thought were long gone. And this is where most people over 60 fail. They think they have no control over their mornings. They believe stiffness and fatigue are normal. And so, every single day, they wake up repeating the same mistake, digging deeper into discomfort. But you're here, you're listening, and that already makes you different. Because now you know there's a choice. You can either keep doing what 90% of people your age are doing, waking up wrong, damaging their bodies, or you can be in the 10% who know the secret and use it to stay vibrant, mobile, and full of life. So let me ask you directly, which group do you want to belong to? The group that struggles every morning, feeling older and weaker with each passing day? Or the group that wakes up with ease, enjoying their mornings, living with energy, and surprising everyone with how young they seem? The decision may sound small, but it's life-changing. And before I reveal the exact secret, I want you to commit to yourself right now. Tell yourself, I will not be part of the 90%. I will choose to take care of my mornings, so my mornings can take care of me. Because the truth is, once you understand what I'm about to share, you'll never look at your mornings the same way again. And the best part? It doesn't cost money, it doesn't require special equipment, and it doesn't take hours. It's something so simple, so easy, that you'll wonder why no one ever told you before. Are you ready to hear it? Then stay with me, because we're just getting closer to the heart of the secret. Here's what almost nobody realizes. The very first 5 minutes after you wake up decide how the rest of your day will feel. If you spend those minutes rushing, bending the wrong way, or staying stiff in bed, your body locks up. Your joints tighten, your circulation slows, and you carry that stiffness with you all day. But if you spend those same 5 minutes the right way, your body unlocks. Your blood flows better. Your muscles loosen. Your energy rises. And suddenly, your entire day feels easier. Now here's the shocking truth. Most people over 60 never even think about this. They believe mornings just happen to them. That pain and fatigue are automatic. But that's the trap. That's why so many suffer in silence. Let me ask you, have you ever noticed that some people your age seem to move with ease? They don't complain about their back, or their knees, or their energy. In fact, they almost look younger than they really are. Do you think that's luck? Genetics? A miracle? No. It's because they've learned how to master those first few minutes of the morning. They know the secret. And once you know it too, everything changes. But here's the catch. If you ignore this, if you keep doing what 90% of people do, you'll keep waking up stiff, tired, and older than you really are. Which is why I have to challenge you right now. Don't be like everyone else. Don't settle for mornings that drain you. Instead, open your mind to this possibility with just a few simple, gentle movements designed for your age. You can reset your body every single morning. Imagine starting tomorrow with less stiffness, more energy, and a sense of control over your day. Wouldn't that be worth just 5 minutes of your time? And here's the most exciting part. I'm about to show you exactly how. Step by step. Clear, simple, and tailored to you. But before I reveal it, I want you to make yourself a promise. I will not waste another morning. I will take back control of my body, starting now. Because once you hear what I'm about to share, you'll realize mornings don't have to be painful anymore. Are you ready to unlock that secret? Stay with me, because what comes next might surprise you, asterisk. Think about this for a moment. How many mornings have you already lost to stiffness, aches, or low energy? 10? 100? Maybe thousands? Now, imagine if tomorrow could be different. Imagine if every single morning from now on gave you freedom instead of frustration. Here's the hidden truth. Your body is like a door. After a long night of sleep, that door is locked. If you try to push it open without the key, it resists. It creaks. It hurts. But if you have the right key, right gentle stretches, you unlock it smoothly. No pain, no force, just freedom. And yet 90% of people your age never find that key. They stay locked up every morning, telling themselves, This is just what happens when you get older. But you and I both know that's not the full story, because there are men and women over 60 who wake up full of energy. They don't shuffle their feet or groan when they stand up. They don't need 2 cups of coffee just to feel alive. They move, they smile, they live, and here's the shocking part. They're not doing anything complicated. They're not spending hours exercising. They're not forcing themselves through painful routines. They're simply doing one thing differently. They know the morning unlocking secret, and in just a few moments, I'll reveal it to you too, step by step. But before I do, I want you to pause and ask yourself, do you really want to stay stuck with mornings that drain you? Or are you ready to join the small group of people who feel younger, lighter, and freer every day? This is your moment to decide, because once you hear what comes next, you won't be able to go back to the old way of waking up. You'll know the truth, and the truth will set your mornings free. So stay right here, because the secret you've been waiting for is only seconds away. Asterisk. Here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. The secret that only 10% of people over 60 ever discover is this gentle, intentional morning stretching. Not random movements, not pushing your body too hard, but specific stretches designed to unlock your joints, wake up your muscles, and boost your circulation in just minutes. That's it. Simple, powerful, life-changing, and yet so few people ever do it. Why? Because they underestimate it. They think, how can a few stretches make such a big difference? So they dismiss it. They ignore it, and they keep suffering. But you're different. You've listened this far because you know there must be something more. And now you see the truth. Your mornings don't have to control you. You can control them. Picture this. Every day you wake up, spend a few gentle minutes stretching, and suddenly your body feels lighter. Your back doesn't complain. Your knees feel stronger. Your energy rises before you even sip your first cup of tea or coffee. That's the difference between struggling through your mornings and actually enjoying them. But here's the challenge. Will you actually do it? Will you be part of the 10% who choose freedom? Or will you slip back into the 90% who stay stiff, tired, and older than they need to be? The choice is in your hands right now. So I challenge you, take action today. Don't wait until someday, because the more mornings you waste, the more life you lose. Start tomorrow. Just 5 minutes, just a few simple movements, and feel the difference for yourself. And when you do, you'll realize this. You haven't just found a morning routine. You've found a way to unlock the best years still ahead of you. So, are you ready? Your mornings are waiting. Your body is waiting. Your freedom is waiting now. It's your turn to unlock it.